my baby are sick. They need help. Help my wife and my baby are sick. They need help.
Okay, mister, they're fine. You just want to sit right there. The ambulance is on its way.
We didn't get out in time after all.
Just try to rest yourself, okay? Just take it easy now.
Gate malfunction, otherwise we'd have died in the compound. Project Blue.
Hi, welcome to Moments with Mimi, and today we're going to talk about prophecy and how it's really all around you. There's only one being here. So anything that comes out of your mouth or is written down is prophecy in a sense. Now, there's always two sides to everything, right? There's the dark side and the illuminated side. So, you know, things that you've said all your life suddenly mean something else when you start to see it subjectively. And this is really the zombie apocalypse, where all the zombies stop being zombies. Okay. And it's their apocalypse. It's not those who are illuminated. The ones who are illuminating are lighting it up, and the zombies become lit up, and no man is left behind. You don't leave your big toe behind. No. So in Daniel 2 is the prophecy of the statue, and he's telling Nebuchadnezzar his dream and what the dream meant. And objective man takes that and starts placing empires and, you know, stuff like that on there. And I think, honestly, you know, the way it reads in Daniel, that these are empires of thinking, the way of thinking. And the Babylonians were of the old beliefs, and Baal is divine love, and Marduk is, you know, the dark devil demon. And it was one person figures out, Abraham, that the two of them are one. Okay, there's only one, and it's everywhere, and I'm protected. Screw you guys. And it was the same with Daniel. When they tried to, you know, put him in the same kind of furnace and burn him up. And Nebuchadnezzar, you know, was laid low. He did use pride, and pride is love of man, and it's not the man. That's the reflection, okay, the role. It's not the role doing this. This is God talking, okay? This is, when I talk, God talks. When you talk, God is talking. Listen. You know, wisdom demands that you show hospitality and be wise and listen, you know, and then you go within and say, yeah, okay, Papa, but, you know, I just like that, and I don't care if he likes that, but I don't like it, so, you know, and you change it. There's only one being here. And when the legs go down to the feet that are iron and clay, this is showing the fall of humanity going down into division, whereas at one point in time they were all thinking the same way. And this is the head of gold, you know. And when Daniel says that this is you, because he's God too, it's God and man, you know, and look at you in your life. This is you individually, but this is about humanity. And so it's really about, you know, humanity is the statue. And at one point in time in Babylon, you know, everyone in Babylon and the surrounding areas, the Hittites, the Amorites, all of them believed the same thing. And then they fell. They started believing it was themselves and not God within doing it. And so the glory goes to God. The laws of mind kick in, and here it comes. All the caca. And it's, been that way ever since. And what man calls the age of enlightenment was actually, going down into darkness. And that's okay. That's how the baby gets born. And the baby in the darkness, has to come to realize that it's loved. And you see all these people looking for love and has to know who they are. And you see all these people very confused about who they are, and, going down into division. And so what happens is enough people begin to flip their thinking in their world, and others see it, and it starts to grow as everything grows. And this thought process of, we're not separate from nature, we're part of nature, and we dominate nature. We need to start, being wise and keeping our mouths shut and stopping and thinking about it, and then determine what we want to have in our world, what we want to be aware of. So, one of the authors that really resonates with me is Stephen King. And it's not all his books, it was up to a certain point in time. But one of them is The Stand. And that book is really about, the battle. And men believe they have to listen to other men and what they believe, science, about illness. And it's ingrained in them from the beginning of their lives. And this is, it's bullshit. It's what it is. There's not a thing wrong with you. But the Stephen King novel, The Stand, I mean, when I read it, it just hit me in the gut. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. And those who are immune to the virus that breaks out and basically destroys the world within a month is, they're the ones who have been going within, have been giving their love, have believed in something higher than themselves, or have been willing to lay themselves down for another. And this book, also states that there's a bad side left, right? This remnant, and that's all it is a remnant, because all the rest of them are gone. And this is the last one, and he's tough. He's a tough, objective man. He's the man with the boots. He's kind of freaky.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub.
promise has been kept as God has willed it. Amen.
Larry! Do you see it?
The hand of God. Get away! Fire! 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 Amazing grace.
You've done good, boys. Come on home.
Take us home.
The point is, if you understand it's all love and there's no good and bad, well, you know that virus or whatever is neither good nor bad. It's lovely. It's just being the best virus it could be. Go, virus, go. You know, it's those who are afraid of it, those who fear it. They cause panics. They cause fear. And we're in a place and time where everyone is aware of everyone else. So if it happens in one place, within an hour, it's around the world. Everyone knows about it. Oh, 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 oh. You know, you saw this in Zika, and they were much calmer about it in Zika than they are being about this, pardon me, about this other new whatever. There's always a new one. Okay, I swear, there's always a new one. It's just a virus. And they can never cure the common cold because it's different for each individual. And it's the same thing with anything else. Just because it looks like you have a different flu, you don't. You're you and you're adding your stuff to it. You know, and it changes. So I hope this helps. It's not just about, getting your special person. It's about loving yourself and knowing nothing can hurt you, that you're safe and secure in the arms of the dragon. You're safe and secure in the bosom of the Lord. You're safe and secure in the light of love. It's all the same thing. Which one resonates with you? And those are the words you should use to love yourself, and so prophecy is really simple. It's, okay, tell me what you're afraid of. Tell me what you think about. What have you been imagining? And there you go, there it is. Go read. I read the book 1900, and I've often wondered, is it Trump, Donald Trump, or are we going to have a future president named Barron Trump, as the book states? I don't know. I know Trump has a son named Barron, and I know Trump is president. And I know if I step back and look at this, he's Jesus walking the road, and he threw away everything. He had it all. He threw it all away. He did not join the Republican Party. They joined him. They're following him. They're all following him. But he has his nut to crack, and that's objective man. And that's, realizing you're the one crucified on the cross of flesh and blood. And that you've been, putting this crown of thorns on your head and carrying this thing like it's a big old weight. And, it's not. It's gorgeous and lovely. And you rise up to see all that. There's many layers, and you take yourself out of them by rejecting objective man. And, I know Neville said that, You know, a heart of gold is someone who wouldn't steal even though he could and all this other stuff. And no, it's not. A heart of gold is one who always goes to God. You know, he's a thief, but he only steals from the rich and the banks who aren't going to miss it and are insured. Okay? It's the one who always turns within and does it because he loves it. It's about love. And when it's all about the love, that's the golden heart. That's the gold. Okay? It's not you would obey man's laws no matter what, you know. No. You're to break out of that, you know. And I'm not saying go run out there and steal. The man's laws are there to teach you to respect and love yourself. You wouldn't like it. Don't do it to another. You know? Don't think it could happen to another. You know? And when you take it at this level that we're at, it ripples across the world. And you can see it. You can see it on your boob tube. So I hope this helps. Just remember, in the end, love conquers all. It's faith, hope, and love. And of the three of these, love is the most important. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you for being you.
Friend, do you think people can change? Do you think that's possible?
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe she does.